Good morning. It is early this morning. The sun hasn't even come up yet, and I decided to make this video. It's like 6:15, 6:17, somewhere around that. Anyway, so I really didn't sleep last night, but I'm going to work anyway. And I was talking about my schedule last night. I'm not behind. I mean, I'm like right on schedule. I mean, I just make sure that if I know something's due like a month ahead of time, I still want to, it gives me enough time to make sure that all the information is collected. So I keep my own schedule and I'm right on time. I mean, I don't have to, but I do know that I don't have, they have a manual system. So they have like these disbursement logs and stuff. And that is just... whatever. I just don't want to fall behind. And really right now, I don't. I mean, I'm not behind, but, still, I'm always right on top. But still, I don't like coming in the next day and having, like, shit stuff piled on my desk. It was meant to be done, like, that day. I have this, like, mechanism in my brain that I don't like that. And also, I really do need money, but... this is just absolutely ridiculous. So, what was I thinking about this morning? I definitely was thinking about, putting plans together and I really want to hurry up and move. But, of course, I need to look for work. I'm hoping that this job search goes smoothly. It usually takes a while to find a job. But I think that I'm hoping that my profile is big enough that people recognize who I am. That all this needs to stop, okay? Because it's just an extension of the ignorant bullshit that was actually set in place. What really bothered me last night as I was thinking is that, there's never any sort of, these people deserve backlash. They deserve it, okay? And I'm not talking about just the businesses. I'm talking about the personal people who got involved, like people from Facebook. Bruce Collins is jealous. I mean, I can't even believe that. I can't believe he's jealous of me being able to take care of myself so that I can extend my ability to take care of myself and put it onto my kid. I mean, that's the whole name of the game. And he's going to be resentful over that. These people are monsters, and people need to look and see what that is. I mean, I'm not cool with that at all. I'm fucking enraged, and of course, people participated in it for their own selfish reasons, and all this shit going on Facebook. I don't know about Facebook. I mean, I think it's a good idea in some ways, but I mean, it's dangerous. And I think that if you're a targeted individual and you have a Facebook account and you're trying to figure out what the hell is going on, you notice that there's a correlation. If you're going through workplace mobbings at work and then you get on Facebook and people are treating you differently, I'm looking back now and I'm thinking, okay, there's got to be a correlation between the two and you need to start paying attention. Because I'm just telling you, looking back on my experience, I'm starting to see, I should have put two and two together. I didn't put two and two together. I just figured, first I kept thinking, well, maybe they're just busy. People have, they're busy, whatever. But, wow, it's quite mind-blowing. It really is. So I think I would suggest anybody who is a targeted individual to have is very small amount of, participation on social media sites. Now, I do have a LinkedIn page, and I'm going to, continue to post more educational videos on that, which I think is not, I don't think that's a waste of time at all. I really don't. I mean, I think a lot of employers need to wake up to this, and to this right here, because it is wrong, and I can't emphasize enough how absolutely foolish this is, to have people on the outside participate with employers and manipulate people's jobs. I mean, think about how ridiculous that is. Okay, let's just say, for example, I think I used this example before, but let's just say you had a daughter and she was, trying to be a lawyer, okay, and she was doing everything she could, and it got out to the public because you know people brag, oh yeah, my daughter, she's finishing up her courses, she's going to be a lawyer, and she's got things lined up to where she's actually moving forward towards her goals. And then guess what? People on Facebook are putting shit in place to make sure that shit never happens. And then these people have just basically pissed away thousands of dollars. She's wasted all her damn time, and there's a situation that's already in place for that shit not to happen. Get that, okay? That's how dangerous things are right now. People need to wake up to it. And so, and not only that, it's inhumane. It's just, and it's illegal, of course. But so I can't stress enough how important this information is. It's like to me, it's like the only thing that really, that's really of the utmost importance. And I mean, right now, I mean, because it's like I said, do I believe that his intention was to kill me? Do I think Bruce Collins' intention was to kill me? I kind of think so. Him and all the other people who are involved on Facebook, they heard, if they could hear me, if they had access to me in my house while I'm sitting here crying, sobbing, being worried, they're either ignoring my pain, or they're doing it to be malicious, and they're doing it out of the complete and evilness of their heart. They knew good and well what my goals are. They knew exactly what I needed to do to have a regular living. So it had nothing to do with that. It was about jealousy, one-upmanship, and it was completely fueled by racism. So fuck these people. My sister probably had her own reasons. Maybe she didn't. She had her own reasons, okay? Catty girl bullshit. And then, I guess she's always been... I never looked at my sister as a competitor. I never did. Never. I know when we were younger, she would say things about, if I was renting a certain place, she would look down on it. She never seemed to, click in her head, I'm a single parent, I'm doing the best I can. But she's inconsiderate like that anyway, okay? That's very typical for people who have no feelings. But I never realized that she had an issue. I always spoke well of my sister. If people ever said anything bad about my sister, I was the first person to defend my sister. So, I understand people are fucking goddamn evil. They got their own agenda. So you got to watch your back in this world. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take care of myself, get myself ready, get myself dressed, and then I'm going to head out the door, but, I'm not putting any extra pressure on myself. Meaning, if I wake up one morning and I don't feel good, because I'm dealing with a lot of insomnia. Okay, let's not. I will. It's in the back of my mind that this job to me is nothing more than an extension of harassment. This job right here is no different to me than somebody setting up a cross in my front yard and setting it ablaze. That's exactly the way it is. That's all it is to me. It's a fucking threat to my life, and it's a form of harassment just for me being there, period. So you can't expect me to be all smiley and happy. And like I said, adding this whole Bruce issue adds fuel to the fire, because it's so ridiculous. This job is worthless. It has absolutely no value. So anyway, I'm going to wrap up this video, and I hope you have a wonderful day.